was one day where I decided I wanted to throw a party. Y'all were at the party. Y'all know which day I'm talking about. I decided I wanted to throw a big old party, and I did. And I was taking pickleback shots. I probably took about 8 of them, and I was vibing and swag surfing on my own couch. I was doing everything that I was doing it. I didn't need no backup, okay? I was doing that. And you know what? I was acting a fool. And that night, I tossed and turned. And the next morning, God gave me a dream, and he showed me something. And in that dream, God said, this is life or death for you. And I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but it was. You will spiritually die, and your salvation is at stake. And so it's either going to be a yes or a no. That was my driving force, because he showed me my children, and he also showed me my grandchildren. And I said, there are generations behind me that are tied to my obedience and my surrenderance. And I know that to be true because my great-great-grandfather's name was Solomon McGee. I come from wisdom. I come from a bloodline full of it. And I knew there was an anointing over my life. But if I stayed infiltrated by the yeast that was in my life, I was never, ever going to get to what God had promised me and the blessing that he had for me. And I want to serve God more than I want to serve people. And I had to learn that, because the other thing that I learned is that I was chasing and fighting for peace, and I was never going to have peace unless I gave a yes and I followed through on my yes. And when I gave that yes, although there was turmoil that took place, because hell was agitated when I gave that yes, baby, hell was pissed off. But I always say I had heaven and its angels to back me up, and they came fighting for me, okay? They collected me, they came fight for me, and God hid me in a private place, and he worked on me in that private place. And then I saw the oil. I saw the overflow.